Hey everyone. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make a video today. I have again been going nonstop. Even on my day off, I'm on the phone making phone calls. I need to make so many more appointments. It's just financial drain, but um, I need to see a rheumatologist. I'm supposed to be getting aqua therapy. My daughter is supposed to be getting physical therapy. My daughter now has a ginormous lump. Um, my car is the sensors went out on my car and the blinkers aren't working. It's the airbag isn't working. The we paid 330 something dollars to get our front rotors changed, and thank God they guarantee them for a year, and they break every 2 months because I think these people are getting the parts from a junkyard. It's exhausting going back every 2 months, and sometimes I go, sometimes my husband goes, but if there's a mechanic that's only open on Fridays, which is what was supposed to happen today, I need to go. So I felt like I was gonna have another one of my shaking attacks today. Uh, I just have so many appointments I need to make. The rheumatologist never got back to me. I made an appointment to see a nutritionist. I have to call her back on Monday because I was in yesterday emergency. Just last minute thing, ran to the doctor yesterday for my daughter, and today I was supposed to be out all day. I had the car needs the back brakes, this fix the sensor so that the lights, my blinkers will work. It also needs an oil change, and I just expect it to be there all day. And my my husband told me call CarMax and sensors I think are under warranty. Check, and I called like 4 times and they did not get back to me. And thank God the last time I called, I got a hold of someone at CarMax. I'm like always out of breath too. It's like I think it is stress related. Thank God I got a hold of CarMax at the last minute before I left to this appointment. I mean, before I left to go to this other mechanic who's gonna charge me probably by at least between $500 and $700. That the sensors are under warranty, and so I shouldn't have to pay anything, and so I'll just have to pay for the back brakes and the oil change, which is gonna run me something like $250. So thank God for that. So since I was up, I've been up since early. This right now I have minimal makeup. I've been up since 5 in pain. My hips are hurting so bad. My back's been hurting. I think the metformin is taking its toll on my liver. My liver's hurting. The arthritis is hurting my sciatica, and I never experienced this before. It's hurt all the way down to my feet. The pain goes down my leg, all the way down to like my ankle. So I've been up since 5 a.m. In pain, tossing and turning, knowing I had to get up early, just trying to get a couple of more, wings in before I had to leave. I woke up my poor daughter, and so, I don't know, we might have to I have a wheelchair that I borrowed from my brother, and I think I was gonna have to get that wheelchair today, and I was gonna go to the garage. Got up early to go get that and a rolling suitcase because I was gonna bring everything, a book, crochet. I expected to be there all day. But thank God I finally got a hold of CarMax, and like right before I was gonna leave, and they said that that the sensors weren't warranty, so I didn't have to worry about that. So that'll be next Friday, which means more than likely I won't be able to make a video next week. But yeah, I was gonna do a video yesterday because I knew I was gonna go to the mechanic today, and but I had to. we just, you know, last minute went to the doctor. It's like the size of a golf ball, this lump. My daughter is very tomboyish. She looks like a guy. I think she's a guy, but I don't get it because her boobs are like the abnormality of my belly is her boobs. She's so big and no bra helps. The doctor says she might have to, it's going to be expensive, but she might have to go get a custom bra made. So I got to find out about that. But because of this lump, she might be eligible for a breast reduction. It is huge, and the doctor felt it. She's been having pain on one side under the arm, and then the other side she had a small little tiny lump, and I took her to her PCP, which I'm on the lookout for a new PCP. I found a place yesterday, and I'm going to call. We're all going to go to a new PCP. We all feel like we've been failed. But two things this doctor did was she said, oh, it's nothing. It's just a pimple. I said, should she get a boob squishy thingy, the torture device? And, oh no, she's only 20, even though my aunt died of breast cancer and my mother-in-law died of breast cancer. And then here we are a few months later, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months later, and then she's got a huge lump now, and I hate when they do that, you know, because they did that to my aunt. They said she had nothing, it was nothing, mammogram, and she died a year later, or she was diagnosed with breast cancer a year later, and had to have a mastectomy, but the cancer spread throughout her whole body by then. And one of my mom's friends, same thing. It's nothing, they say, and a year later she was dead. So, you know, I wanted to order blood works. I called my doctor because I mean, I'm paying out $30, $40. I'm going to the doctor more than often. I was already seeing her twice, and all I did was ask, can you just please order me blood work? What kind? Just everything. Order me everything. I said, I've had this uncontrollable shaking, especially I want the thyroids to be checked. So can you please just order me everything? Now, it's not the doctor, mind you, it's the receptionist. And she said, no, you're going to have to come in. I'm like, look, I'm low on funds. I have to get my car fixed. You know, and I have to see a lot of other doctors. And it's like not enough time in the day anymore for me. It's like I haven't gotten a break. I just wanted to just cry and cry and cry today because I'm just so exhausted. And they're like, no, the receptionist says, nope, you're going to have to come in. No, not unless you come in. It's like the freaking greed. And her receptionist, my doctor's receptionist screwed me before, making me an appointment to get my hepatitis shots. And I go there and they don't carry hepatitis. So, you know, vaccine. So, I'm like, you know what? It's unfortunate because sometimes it's not the doctor that's bad. I've experienced that the doctor can be pretty good, but it's just the organization they belong to, or there's, you know, they're receptionists or medical assistants that are just no good. And I decided I need a new PCP. My husband's PCP, same thing. He went to go get cholesterol. It's been a whole mess with them. Also, putting in wrong codes and charging him for appointments when they said he didn't need to come in. That all he needed to do was make a phone call. And oh my goodness, it's just been, you know, with them, it's been never ending. And then he never called my husband back to tell him what the results of his new blood work was. And then with my daughter's PCP, we kept telling her, and I know people don't believe you when you say this, but she's with me 24/7. She's a virgin. And the doctor didn't believe her. They said they were going to use a child size, I don't know what they're called, the things that tongue thingies. And she didn't. And my daughter screamed bloody murder when she did a pap smear. And all for nothing. My daughter's been feeling a lot of, at first we thought it was a yeast infection, and you know, we were trying all these different, you know, Vagisil, and it wasn't going away. And the doctor says there's nothing wrong, but yes, she keeps feeling like these issues. And My daughter thinks she divergenized her. I don't know if that's possible, but I feel horrible for my daughter. My daughter was so pissed at that doctor. That was number one, and then with the little lump. So time for new PCPs for all of us. And when I went to the GYN yesterday for my daughter, I saw it right like down the block. There was a PC, primary care physicians, and I'm gonna try them because it's under my daughter's insurance. So guess we'll all go there. I am exhausted. I'm tired. What the doctor said was, it's pretty big. It feels like a golf ball. But she said it didn't feel like cancer, or well, she said it felt like it was benign. And I was like, but the only way to know is to do a biopsy. She says, well, she's like, we don't need to do a mammogram. We already know that the lump is there, but she does want to do a sonogram. And so we'll take from there. They'll take it from there. And, that's when she said, she most likely would qualify for a breast reduction since they found that lump. So it is going to be an endless appointment after endless appointments for me. And I am just exhausted out of my mind. I'm so tired and my body hurts so bad. And my body just feels like it's breaking down. This belly is so infected. A friend of mine from a YouTube, Facebook friend of mine, the doctor said to use this thing called Fresh Breast, and I was, putting it on Facebook, and I said, well, I'll just wait for payday, which was only, again, like I said last week, it was only like maybe less than a week away, and she was so sweet. And she said, I've been blessed when I've been down. And she gifted me the Fresh Breast and something called monkey butt powder. And she did it, I guess she had Amazon Prime, and I got it like in 2 days. And it really does help keep you dry. But what I'm noticing is that it doesn't last like all day. So I'll put the monkey butt powder. I use the cream first. And then I'll put the monkey butt powder on once I feel I need it in midday. And then I'll take a shower and put the cream on at night. But it might help to keep me dry, but it's really not fixing this infection I have. And the weight of this is hurting my back so bad I could feel my spine popping. And I'm trying really hard not to go into a depression. I'm just so exhausted. So tired. My body hurts so bad. I guess I'm a fighter. So I feel that no matter what happens, I'm going to fight through it. And that's what I keep telling myself. Oh, just wait for such and such a day and you can have that day off, but that never happens. Even on my days off, I'm on the phone making phone calls. I still haven't finished making phone calls. I'm going to have to call the next rheumatologist on the list because I'm not getting, they didn't call me back. So Monday, I'm going to make an appointment with the nutritionist. I really think I just can't take this metformin anymore because my liver is, little by little, was hurting me. And I woke up in full-blown pain today. I mean, not that bad that, like before that, I used to just be vomiting my guts out, but enough to cause a lot of discomfort. And I'm a fighter. I will keep fighting, but I really just feel like I'm just going to drop at some point. I just keep saying, oh, this day I could have off, or that day I could have off, but it's always something. And now this thing with my daughter's breast, I'm like, no, that's the last thing in the world that any mother wants is for, to have to lose their child. And so, let's see. So, I have appointments. I have school appointment for next week. So, I guess I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. But yeah, I just came on to, because I got up early to leave, and thank God that I'm under warranty. So I didn't have to do that, and I'm so glad because I just wanted to cry and cry this morning. I was up from 5 in so much pain, pain in my back, pain in my hips, pain in my legs, pain in my liver. What a relief! What a relief! It was my husband too who told me, call them, call them, call them, and it was under warranty. And so I'm like just breathing a sigh of relief right now that I did not have to go out and I can at least rest today. So I figured why not make a video. Anyway, I choose to believe the best for my daughter. I choose, the doctor said it felt benign, so it's a relief, but you know, let's just see what everything else says. Because I still now worried, you know, she really wants the breast reduction. Her breasts are like my belly, that's how big her breasts are, and just heavy and pulling, and she already has back problems, so you know, she can barely fit into anything. So well, now what scares me is the surgery. You know, that's not no light surgery, you know. So I lost like 2 pounds yesterday. I don't know. I just weighed myself when I was when I take it to the doctor. I weighed myself. I was just really, really mad because I gained a pound like 2 weeks ago. I weighed myself and I gained a pound, and when I weighed myself yesterday, I lost 2 pounds. I don't know what that means. I just been severely discouraged though with my own health problems and now my daughter's health problems, and so you know, I still need to make the NT. I still need to find another rheumatologist. I still have other appointments I need to make. Still need to make an appointment with the nutritionist. We've kind of been waiting on records and stuff like that. And so anyway, so that's that. But I figure since I'm going to be off today, I was kind of wanting to do this. I already have a very minimal amount of makeup on. Just figure why not, you know. This is really pretty, and you know, sometimes playing with makeup helps me feel better. So